Philly sports love and pain, Drunk on Broad, Beer Battered Sports, and the Fired Up Sports Show, which are available on all major podcasting hosting sites and social media. Also, check out Mark Ramos' Roundup on firedupsports.com, which breaks down the happenings going on with all your favorite local teams.
What up?
What? I heard the opening that time. What a beautiful
You
thing.
got it.
Yeah, I heard it.
You did.
Let's go.
Freaking loved it.
Where we
That was
going?
awesome.
Let's go. Well, at least,
That was great.
At least something brought the energy this week because, whoo,
Rough.
I was another week of. I mean, we can start by talking about the defense because the defense is absolutely
Bunch of
amazing.
studs.
I don't know that I've seen a defense play this well since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
That gangrene defense that just got after you from the first snap this week really kind of cemented that feeling that like you have a really, really young, athletic, elite defense.
Yep.
And one that had a lot of questions coming into the season. And when you look at what's going on offense, man, it is it's the same thing that we've been talking about week after week after week. And I mean, we're kind of beating our heads against the wall trying to figure out what would have to happen in order for something to change.
Yeah.
And I mean, at this point, I'm just convinced that unless someone else is calling plays, you're going to get literally some version of this. It really feels like the offensive playbook is just a hat full of pieces of paper with the plays on it. And they just kind of like pull out one and go, oh, let's do this one.
Yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason. One play is not setting up another play. It's not setting up a situation for something, later on down in the game. It just literally feels like a pile of randomness that, and then on top of that, you're going to deal with the injuries on the offensive line. That unit has only played one complete game together all season.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, amidst all that, you're sitting here at 8-2.
Yeah,
it's number one seed in the NFC.
It's a wild ride.
You hold the tiebreakers against all the other teams that are in contention.
Mm-hmm.
You beat the Rams, you beat the Bucks. You have a better in division record than the Seahawks.
You beat the Lions.
You beat the Lions. You beat the Bucks. The Lions, as it stands right now, Lions aren't even in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's a wild fucking ride, dude. It's been holy cow. Like just breaking down what you see from Sunday's game, it was just defense driven. Like the motivation that this defense has to be the best in the league is there. You have Quinyon Mitchell who had I think 6 targets, didn't allow a catch. He is, I mean, a 44% completion percentage throwing his way. That's the lowest in the league. Statistically, he looks like he is the best corner. Um, the defensive line just deciding to play volleyball all night with Jared Goff's passes. They're just like, yep, set up spike. Yep, yeah, sorry, we blocked that. That's not going to happen. Jalen Phillips being an absolute fucking menace. N'Kobe Dean again playing out of his mind, following Jameer Gibbs step for step on that route out
Yeah,
of the backfield.
Nuts.
and Jameson Williams.
And Jamison Williams. He had to cover JMO's crossing route that we got torched on earlier, which
Yeah.
is incredible. I mean, you can't say enough about what Vic Fangio is able to do with these guys. And I feel so bad for Nolan Smith because I think Jalen Phillips is going to take his contract.
Oh man.
Oh,
Because Phillips has just been so disruptive and so high motor and just getting after it on every fucking play. He's around, and Jalen Carter is able to be a menace now. And now it's like you can't really double team anybody because the guys coming off the coming off the edge are just incredible.
You
The
really can't.
linebacking core is just out of their mind. I mean, our biggest hole is really at safety, but you don't even have enough time to throw the ball that deep. So it's hey, that pass rush is something we've been missing, for the past 8
Yeah,
weeks, and
yeah.
holy fuck, we got it, guys. Oh,
yeah.
we got it.
I mean, to say depth chart is an understatement on
Yeah.
defense because when you look at where they are, especially on the defensive line, you're too deep, if not three deep, at almost every position.
Yeah.
If you went through the guys that contributed on Sunday, you could say that each guy that stepped on the defense had some kind of impact on the game.
Yeah.
You have a guy like Adoree Jackson who has played better as of late, has the big pass breakup. You have you got Andrew Makuba playing more like a vet, less like a rookie.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys on the defensive line, Jalen Phillips made Panay Sewell look pedestrian.
That was
Yeah.
wild.
I mean, the one move where he and Jalix Hunt meet at the quarterback, and he literally like sticks him in the shoulder and like swims right past him, like almost like
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
literally like he was doing a drill, like it was that static, like big giant pole, like the whatever the tackling dummy, and literally like he was just like swipe by.
Yeah.
And you're right, Rich. They don't have enough time. You saw, and we kind of we alluded to a lot of this last week. The pressure on Jared Goff outside. You essentially put him on skates all night long,
He
and
saw so many ghosts. It was
He
insane.
did.
5 times. Joe, talk about that. Five. You have 5 stops on fourth down.
Yeah.
Some of those stops deep, deep in in the red zone. One of those stops on a punt that didn't realize that Dan Campbell has attempted a fake punt 12 or 13 times since he's taken over coaching, so they kind of
Yeah.
knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Talk about that part of the defense.
Yeah, I mean they're the most fundamentally sound defense in the league. They do their film study and all the players do the film study on previous games and other teams' tendencies going into that week. Look at the Packer game when they're calling out when Jomo's calling out the play right before it happens. Like they knew the play was coming.
Yeah.
And getting back to the fourth down plays, they interviewed Michael Clay after the game, the special teams coach, and he said that we really emphasized this week on that because we knew that they had done that and done that in the past. That Dan Campbell's known to do that. So they had that. They kept extra blockers in because they knew that was going to be a possibility.
Yeah.
And getting back to the fourth down with down there near the goal line where he tried to hit St. Brown and Adoree Jackson, who actually had a really good game. I hate to say it, but he did. But that play, Jalen Phillips is able to get back there, and and rush that throw, because I went back and broke down that specific play where Adoree Jackson covered St. Brown like glue. There's a tight end breaking right across the middle there, and Jared Goff has to rush that throw. I
Yep.
don't even think he saw him. That would have been a walk-in touchdown. But that's what happens when you get pressure on the quarterback, especially a guy like Goff. And I had a feeling with Goff that during that game, as soon as I saw him, they showed him come out on the field with long sleeves on and gloves. I said, I think we got a good shot tonight.
Yeah, Jared
No.
Goff away from Ford Field is atrocious.
13-12.
Yeah, he's atrocious. Yeah, I'm just
Like,
happy that it wasn't a shootout because things obviously,
Yeah.
the offensive
I mean,
struggles still
listen,
occur.
Rich. Late, they were trying to make it close,
They were trying.
and we can
Let's
talk
go
about
for
that. But like going the this is the second week in a row
Oh,
that there was a now this was not 4th and 6. This was 4th and less than a yard. They had played the tush push very well up until that point.
Yeah.
But the way that your defense was playing, outside of those 2 consecutive plays where the Lions get they get 2 big chunk plays and score.
Yeah.
They did nothing
No.
all
It was
night.
Jameer Gibbs and on the
And
two big pass plays and then the Jameson Williams. That
Jameson
was it.
Williams. Oh, yeah.
so but you punt and you essentially put them on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah.
And even if they do score, okay,
Time,
Yeah.
right.
like
Yeah, we're still up.
Time is their
you
enemy. Yeah.
they have
It's like here,
they have wasted
you're handing them
like
3 points. You right there, you're handing them 3 points.
I mean, not for nothing, but I would have thought that like Dan Campbell's a pretty cerebral coach. Like, and I know that he likes to like just go for it on everything, which I kind of like, but you saw it kind of bite them in the ass because
Yeah.
they weren't able to convert time after time after time. But like part of me thought like, what would it have been if they kicked the field goal on the first play? Like they get the ball, kick the field goal, and then automatically now you make it a 1-score game with like 3+ minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a very, very different game at that point. But like the Quinion Mitchell stuff, like didn't allow a single catch on St. Brown. And like this was not the Packers of last week when they're
No.
essentially playing with like practice squad guys and guys that were converted DBs into wide receivers. Like this was the elite of the elite weapons. Now, right now they're down Laporta, so that's a huge part of how they operate their offense. But they weren't able to establish the run,
No.
which is everything for them.
Yeah.
But like the fact that you were able to do what you did, you negated everything that they thought they were going to be able to do. I mean, the fact that this defense has only let up 16 points in the last 2 weeks, that's shades of really, really impressive. Like this was the first time that I thought like this defense could carry you to a Super Bowl.
Yeah. No, I mean
in spite of
what we're going
the
to have to
offense.
do.
In spite of the offense.
Well, that's the issue. That's what we're going to have to do. I mean, we talked about it last week. We talked about it the week before. We talked about it the week before that, and so on and so forth. It's been the never-ending story of Kevin Patullo can't call a game, and you
It's
saw
the
it again on
never-ending
Sunday.
story.
It's
You just
literally the song that never ends, and
I
it's just
can't I
like
can't remember.
sitting here watching it. It's like AJ Brown was going to get force fed, but it's like still
Oh,
even the routes that they're force
they're
feeding the
terrible. They're
ball are
just
fucking awful.
they're There's
It's
no
bad.
thought. There's no thought
No,
and effort
I'm
into the route concepts,
no.
into them selling around. It's you
He runs
can't
the same three
you run a
routes, Joe.
stick route on 3rd and 5. They all run a stick route on third
Yep.
and 10 or 3rd and 15. It's like,
Yeah.
what did we forget about the middle of the field?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know?
and that's the main fucking issue. It's like everybody's saying, oh, and you had all these reports come out and say, oh, Jalen Hurts in turmoil. And I listening to a clip that John Kincaid said, this morning. I mean,
I saw
it made
you had
sense,
reshared
and
that.
even and I shared it on Threads. And if
Yeah.
you go and John Kincaid brings it down, there's 3 direct quotes after last year and after the NFC game. It's Jalen Hurts is essentially playing handcuffed. He wants to utilize the middle of the field, but they're saying, "Oh no, Jalen Hurts is hesitant. He doesn't want to."
Yeah, we're
Jalen
to the
Hurts can't
place.
use
There's
the middle of the
nothing
field if
there.
nothing
There's nobody
schemes.
there.
That's exactly it. If nothing's schemed for the middle of the field, how is he going to use it? You have one time where, he misses A.J. Brown, who's coming across wide open in the Green Bay game. Cool, man. The first time we fucking use the middle of the field,
Yeah.
there's nothing. A.J. Brown is running the same 3 routes.
Yeah.
This year, they are breaking down what he was able to do with KP and then what Kellen Moore had him doing. Kellen Moore, there's scribbles all over the fucking place.
Yep.
And with
Yeah.
Kevin Patullo, it's whoop, 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 and it's all on the side. There's no crossing. There's not even going across the hash mark. It makes
At
This
all.
is Brian Johnson all over again.
It
He's
really
gonna
is.
take the mask off, and it's gonna be Brian Johnson, and Scooby Doo's gonna have to come out and smack him. Oh my God, it was you, Brian. It's all you got me all along. I would have got away if there wasn't you dumbass Eagles fans calling me out on my bullshit. It's like, yeah,
Oh
like
God.
we're watching the same things, guys, and this is like why
Yeah.
I enjoy talking with you guys, because we all see the same thing. It's not Jalen Hurts. It's
No.
never been Jalen Hurts. It's
No.
they want a guy. I don't understand what they want from their quarterback, because when you take away his RPOs and you drop from 15 or 16% down to 9% now running the RPOs, the quarterback design runs.
Predictability.
Like last year at this time, I think he had like 103 designed runs. He's still first in the league, but he's at 73. So
Yeah.
you already see everything drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
when the
I
safeties
think
are coming
yeah.
down because they or dropping back because they know you're not running, well, guess what?
Right.
Fucking run, make them come up, then go over the top.
Right.
But like you said, Don and Joe, there's nothing to set anything else up. It's all right. We're gonna pull out. Curl route. Cool. Next one. Curl route. All right. Next one.
Right.
Push. Where it's 3rd and
Stick.
8. Tush push. It's like, what the fuck are
Yeah.
we even calling right now?
Yeah. It's like it's maddening because you look at this and you go like, what has to happen? And
Yeah.
like
And to
you
be
the
completely
one
honest with
like
you, I know the offensive line's hurt. I get that. They're not playing great. They're not as
But you got to scheme for that too.
yeah,
Well,
but you
look,
have to
these
do
guys.
something else.
What high percentage run plays and pass plays can we roll out here where it's going to put these guys in the
Yeah.
best position to succeed at?
Run to
Like,
Jordan
is that
Mailata's side.
conversation even being had? It's it's the same, but it's the same thing every week, guys. You
Yeah.
guys see it. It's the
I mean,
same shit every week.
Joe, that the now, mind you, the end of this play ended in a turnover, but the designed run where Jalen Hurts against Green Bay,
Yeah.
that's perfect, right?
It's
Yeah.
That is
perfect.
a play that puts it puts the edge on notice. It puts the safety on notice. It allows the plays under center, the play
Yeah.
action plays under center to work so much better.
Yeah.
And you look at how they're able to create that action off of that under center play. Like there's so many things that seem so elemental that
Yeah.
seem so simple to make that would make this make sense for so much.
Yeah.
And it's almost like part of me thinks like why are they not able to see it when they have access to so much more information? Like we legit have like the TV copy
Yeah.
and like
And
whatever
the
we
all
see
22 and all that shit.
right, whatever we see from Baldy and whoever else is breaking down film, right? Like that's what we have access to and our eyeballs when we watch the
Yeah.
game. How are so many people able to see this, but yet they aren't? That's the most puzzling part for me. And like I loved AJ Brown before. I loved the comments before. He has nothing to say that isn't true,
Yeah.
which I give him a lot of credit for. He's going to stand. He's a captain. He's going to stand up in the locker room and say, "This has to be better. If it ain't better, like
It's going to catch up to you.
Yeah.
you're going to get caught." And like you have the same record as the Rams. You have the Rams are playing significantly better.
The
You see them,
Rams, it took Sam Darnold 4 interceptions and a missed field goal for the Rams to beat Seattle. Like, Seattle should have won that game.
True. You see, and I think this is
The Rams can
where
be beat.
they very much can be beat, right? Even if it took 2 blocked field goals
The miracle ending.
on our end,
Yeah.
right? Like to think about that and to say like that play could be the difference between hosting or going on the road in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Like that one particular play. And like I see the Rams with very similar type weapons, not the same, but similar. I see them with a significantly more creative playbook.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
I see
Huh.
right, like I see them
See Puka running slants makes me sick.
right. when you look at
What's a
Puka and
slant route?
Devontae, right? But you Rich, but you also see them go 3 tight ends, 4 tight ends,
Yeah.
and they run out of that formation. They pass out of that formation.
What?
Like
What's
Here, let me write this down. Hold on.
Yeah, we'll send it into Patullo.
Joe, you got to send it in.
Call Howie on your burner.
The craziest thing though is like you almost think are they so hyper focused on not turning the ball
That's
over,
what it is.
Yes.
That's what
which
it comes
they
down
are,
to.
that they're so risk averse that it causes them to be so goddamn boring.
Dude, our offense is offensive. It's offensive to everybody.
Who said that Who said that? You, Don, or was that you, Rich?
They're offensively offensive.
They're
Offensive.
offensively offensive. And honestly, they're playing it like a bunch of pussies. And I'm not going to
Well,
hold back.
look at their OC.
That's what I'm saying. Like
He's like the leader of the pack.
he's King Puss. He is King Puss.
Oh, dude,
KP.
you want to talk
King
about
Puss.
a goober?
No,
we
he's
called Kellen
BP.
Moore a goober. This guy takes the cake.
Yeah.
He's BP.
Yeah, he's KP. He's King Puss.
Fucking loser.
The main fucking issue with that is like you're playing to fucking have your defense bail you out. Like if you're
Yeah.
fucking scared and it's Sunday, then go to fucking church, King Puss. Don't fucking coach the Eagles offense. This whole bullshit that we're doing, that we're breaking the huddle at 18 seconds. 18 seconds we break the huddle. And then we're running the play at 2 seconds. And then we hurry back up and we do the same fucking thing. And then before we know it, we took 4 minutes off the clock. We won 6 fucking yards and we're 3-0. Like it makes zero fucking sense on what we're trying to do. And it literally makes our whole offense look soft. Then you take away anything that's fun or anything that's intelligible when you're trying to run any type of route. You dumb it down to the point where it's all spacing or out routes.
Yeah.
And that makes no fucking sense.
And it takes
the middle
so
of the
long
field
to develop.
is wide open.
And you can't get separation. And they knew what we were going to do. They went to a spot that all the defenders would go to a spot because they knew that the ball wasn't going to go any further than that. They sat on routes all night.
Yeah.
They knew what we were going to run.
And the craziest part is Jalen Hurts still has an over 9 average depth per target. So he's still trying to throw the ball downfield, except they are low percentage passes because they're all to the fucking sidelines.
Yep.
He still has an average of like I think 102 passer rating. So he's still elite. And these are the next level stats that we have to look at along with our eyeballs to tell us it's not him. The yards per separation from AJ and Devontae are completely different. You got 2.3 from Devontae. You got like 1.7 from AJ. So AJ's not creating separation. Okay, that's just the fact. So scheme something up to get him open.
Right.
No, we don't want to do that. Like that is something that just we're not doing. And Dallas Goedert should be killing the middle of the field.
Running down the seam. Right.
Run down the seam. But
Where's the
we
mesh?
won't throw the ball one. Your best corners out. 2 of your best corners out. And your best safeties out.
And that's all you could come up with.
And that's the best.
Where's your mesh route? Where's the mesh?
None. There's none.
Where's the
There's
mesh? Where's the
there's
seam?
nothing. I've seen more creative like football at my son's flag football games. They tried to run a trick play where they handed the ball to Ollie and his arms were up here and he was holding the ball and like you couldn't see it because it was behind his head. He dropped it on the two because it's really hard to hold a football up this high on your back. But
Yeah.
like at least it's fucking fun to watch.
Yeah.
And then I go home and watch the Eagles and I'm like, this is fucking boring.
Watching
Like,
paint dry.
like what is this?
Yeah.
And they expect us just to be like, hey, we're
Yeah,
content.
it's all right.
We're 8-2. We're content. We're a first place team.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not a guy who's content with complacency. That's not me. I expect my team to outperform each week. You're
Yeah.
supposed to only get better. You're not supposed to get worse. Defense, yeah. Let Vic Fangio fucking call the offense because at least the defense is motivated. Vic Fangio's got them playing, and I'm not even talking about the defense. Defense wins
Yeah.
championships. I get that. Our defense is playing fantastic. But we're seeing the same bullshit each week with our offense. And it's getting
I think
worse.
Vic needs to talk to KP.
I think
Yeah. It's.
he needs to smack the fuck out of him.
Hey, do you know what the fuck
mean-
you're doing?
Yeah.
I mean, listen. At
KP,
this
what
point,
the fuck?
I got to be
Who
honest.
is this
At this
guy?
point, I'm not even asking
They've
you
never
to
met,
be.
Joe. They've never
I'm
met.
not even asking you to be elite. Like
Just be
I need
average.
you, just
Average
be
to
average.
slightly above that.
If this team had an average offense,
It would be.
you'd be winning games by 20 points.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And like to think about like all of this, and when you look back the last 4 seasons, right? They've lost 14 games in the last 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And that includes that one season that things absolutely went off the
Fell off a cliff,
rails.
yeah.
Like, but 2 out of like in 22, 24, right? You lose 3 games respectively in both of those seasons. Like, for whatever reason, they keep winning. But it doesn't mean they are without problems. It is, and it is like, it is so glaring. Now you're gonna have to figure it out. Like, good thing the back half of your schedule, right? These 2 games, again, when we talk about the comparison to last season, right? These 2 games felt a lot like that combo of the Rams Ravens, right? Back to back. Those 2 games were on the road. These 2 were split. But when you look at the back half of the schedule now, I mean, you've got
Bills. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have you've got 4 games as it stands right now that you're going to be playing teams that already have losing records.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to not 4 teams, but 4 games, right? You've got the Commanders twice, you've got the Raiders, and you got the Cowboys. Yeah. But there is an opportunity if things fall correctly that you could clinch the NFC East on Black Friday.
Yeah.
That's the position that they're in.
Yeah,
right.
That's so great.
Like that could happen. Now, there's a lot of stuff that has to happen, but it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
And Jameis, we trust. We need Jameis Winston to get it done.
Listen, you have to have the Eagles beat Dallas next week and beat the Bears on Black Friday. And then you have like you have the opportunity, and that's one. It shows you how bad the NFC East is right now.
Yeah,
it's just it's really bad.
Not as bad as the NFC South. I'll tell you that. All right, sorry, go on.
I mean, that's
fucking terrible.
But it's crazy. It's crazy to think that like we are past the point now where we're saying like it's time to figure like you have to do something different, because if you don't do something different, you're going to put yourself in a position like they did, and now you're going to encounter the last half of your season without Lane Johnson.
Yeah,
he's probably if you see him again this season, it'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
because by the time he might be healthy, they'll probably already have things locked up.
That's fine.
Unless they're still playing for the number 1 seed. But
that's fine.
You're going to sandwich that Bills game against 2 games against the Commanders.
Yeah.
Like you got so now you're probably going to play this week without Jurgens too.
Mhm.
right? So you've got an offensive line that's you're replacing 2 out of your 5 starters.
Willie Lampkin time.
Talk
Yeah,
to me.
maybe he gets a start.
Hey,
I think he's healthy, right?
yeah, he's healthy. Yeah, it's time. It's time to shine.
Hey,
So
you brought
You
him
think
in.
so?
Let's see what the guy's got. You know.
yeah, fuck it. I'm in. Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
it's got to be better than Toth. So
Or Matt Pryor.
yeah, or Matt Pryor. Jesus Christ, I don't want to see those guys.
I think a lot of people are better than Matt Pryor.
Joe, I think I could throw you in that, and you could be better than Matt Pryor.
I'm husky, but I'm not husky enough. But I'll give it a shot.
Now there was Jason Kelsey wasn't that husky either, buddy.
It's
So
true.
there you
It's
go.
technique,
God.
baby.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. No, I mean
Um,
it's
a-
fuck, man. It sucks, but
anybody
we'll
else?
we'll be all right.
Anybody else that we didn't talk about that you want to talk about?
Nah, I think we covered.
Defensively.
Yeah,
Nakobe Dean just came back
monster.
Yeah,
like a bat out of hell. Like he
Fucking
was ready to go right away. I mean,
yeah.
the
Joe, when you
play
look
that play that he
three
made,
tackles,
yeah,
1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. In coverage, we talked about with Jameer Gibbs, 3 targets, no catches. Jamison Williams, 2 targets, 1 catch, 27 yards. For a guy that's coming off an injury that most people don't play again.
Yeah,
yeah, it's fantastic to have him come back and to come back and play at a level that he is. Moro Jomo, I mean, he didn't get a sack the other night, but just like throwing guy, like when he's getting even the double teams, he's just throwing guys like they're not even there. Jalen Carter, they just dominate. Like they dominate the guy in front of them across the board.
yeah.
I mean, he's
Um,
really Moro Jomo is really making you forget the
Milton
Milton
Williams.
Williamses of the world. Like
Bill Williams is
he's
on IR right now, but Josh Sweat, he's got like
yeah,
9 sacks. Like,
Yeah,
yeah
who the fuck's?
we
I
he's
did
do.
not
playing
see
really
that
well.
coming.
Damn it, Josh.
Not at
Damn
all.
it.
A blind squirrel finds a nut, but Arizona's fucking terrible. But speaking of fucking terrible, we got the Cowboys this week. Those
There we
fucking
go.
bums. Because they got boat raced by Arizona. So I can't
But
fucking
they
wait.
beat the Raiders, and now they're
Bro,
back on track.
I listened to a few clips of
Oh, dude, they just won the Super
Dallas
Bowl.
Talk Radio, and they're like saying the Eagles are going to get destroyed this week because of that effort that the Cowboys put together yesterday.
Against the Raiders.
Let me tell you something. You have right Chip Kelly as your offensive coordinator. You're the Raiders. He's getting paid $6 million. He's the highest paid offensive coordinator by double his salary. You draft a guy with the sixth pick, in Ashton Genty.
Yep.
They had 20 passing out of their first 24 plays, 20 passing, 4 rushing.
Yep.
That's fucking Chip Kelly. That's the Chip Kelly that we know. How?
Yeah, it is.
Listen,
What a
the Raiders
pompous
fucking
prick.
suck. We know the Raiders suck. They are not good. So if Dallas
Yeah.
wants to toot their horn by beating them, but then getting boat raced, 2 weeks before that by Arizona,
Arizona.
good for them. Good for them because they're in
Yeah.
for a rude fucking awakening on
Yeah.
Sunday.
I mean,
This is a get right game, Don.
Oh,
This is our offensive get right
This is
game.
our
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if there's a defense to get right against, I mean, they've got holes everywhere.
They have Quinion Williams now. Stop it.
He had a good game, but it was against Las Vegas High School, so
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
That's guys
travesty
who don't
that
wanna
you
watch.
have a guy like Ashton Genty and he touches the ball 6 times.
horrendous.
Like,
Six
he's got
times in a fucking game.
He gets 6 rushes for 7 yards.
Yep.
Horrendous.
He got 6 catches. But it's
And he
like
had 6 guys. But
That's the
that
Raiders,
is
baby. Just
the
like that's a
Raiders.
guy. Like, and if there was something to do against this defense, you can run against this defense.
Yeah.
Like,
They decided not to. Like that Raiders team is so fucking bad. Pete Carroll, Geno Smith, Chip Kelly. That's all you need to know.
Oof.
Did you see the 37-yard touchdown catch by George Pickens?
Yeah.
And see the effort that the Raiders put in to tackle him? The Raiders literally just didn't try. There was a guy who was standing on the one who George Pickens ran right in front, and his hands were on his hips like this. He just turned and let him in. He didn't even try. Like the
Oh,
Raiders are so
God.
fucking over it. It makes
Yeah.
me laugh. Like they just did not give a fuck. And I love the fact that the Cowboys fans and the Cowboys heads are so pumped
We're
because
back, baby. We're
they're
back.
so back. They're gonna be like riding like this, and Dak is gonna get fucking crushed. Their running game is gonna get stopped, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, Dak's gonna have to throw the ball 40 fucking times." Good luck standing in that pocket.
Yep.
Jalen Phillips is gonna have 3.5 sacks, and Dak's head's gonna be fucking backward like the priest in Casper. Piece of cake, piece of crumb cake.
That's fabulous. Listen, the games that they have won this year, they've beaten the Giants, the Jets, the Commanders, and the Raiders.
Yeah,
Those
great
are their
teams.
Super
wins.
Bowl, baby. We're
When
back.
did we play the Jets? Did we play the Jets already?
No, we don't play the Jets this
We
year.
don't play the Jets.
How the fuck don't
That's
we play the Jets?
We didn't play the
that's
AFC.
one of those
AFC.
like they
Oh, you're
play
right. We don't play the. All right, we play the Bills. We don't. They're the
Only the
champions. That's
Bills.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right. We only play the first place, like first place and first place.
yeah. Who's our division that we? Oh, it's AFC West. Sorry,
Yes.
the West.
That's
Yeah,
Sorry.
right.
and
Yeah.
then you've got you in the midst of all their losses, you've got losses to the Eagles, Bears, uh, Panthers, Cardinals. Like even the games that they've lost, you've lost against bad teams. Not only have you beat bad teams, but you've also lost
Yeah.
against bad teams. Which you know, this team is such an incomplete enigma of a team that like the absolute ideal scenario has to arise in order for them to fumble themselves into a win.
I want to see Jerry Jones just choking on his whiskey in the box and just angry watching Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's probably going to throw for 2 touchdowns because let's be real, it's going to be garbage time. But
Yeah,
he's gonna have 3 picks and he's going to get sacked 4, 5, 6 times. Like their offensive line is still fucking brutal,
yeah.
still brutal. And it's not going to be like the first time we played them, even though we won because
Yeah.
Jalen
Well, we
Carter's
were
going to be
down.
in there.
Yeah. I mean, our
Like
best
I
now he
mean,
defender.
knows don't spit on
Hey,
somebody.
hey, yeah.
but when you
Put
go
tape
back
on
and
his
look
mouth.
Yeah.
look at this defense, one, the way that they're playing now versus the way they were playing in week one.
Yeah.
But two, you look at the guys that are playing now,
They
that are
added.
on the field,
Yeah.
right? Kobe Dean's healthy.
Yep.
Jalen Phillips.
Yep.
You're mixing in Jahad Campbell at in a different role than he was
Yeah.
playing in. Adoree Jackson is now starting and playing much better than he was in week one.
Sidney Brown is not in the game.
Sidney Brown is not in the game, right? Like Andrew Makuba is playing like a seasoned pro. Nolan Smith is playing. He wasn't playing
Healthy.
in week one.
Yeah.
Like
Healthy.
there's a lot like this. The defense that they're going to
Darius
face
Smith.
on
I'm just kidding.
right, like the defense that they're
He
playing on
retired.
Sunday is not the same. It's not even close to being the same as the one that they faced in week one. I get this feeling like this is going to be one of those ones where they're panning to the crowd of sad Cowboys fans for
Yeah.
most of the afternoon.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 16-3.
Come on, man. We got to get to 20. At least get us to 20, Rich.
We're gonna get 2
Oh,
defensive
God.
scores.
20.
2 defensive scores and a sack.
and a
Make it
safety.
16. It's gonna be
We're
great.
going to
All
score
defense.
20, and it's all going to be in the fourth quarter.
It's going to be
Fourth
2
quarter.
pick sixes and a safety.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it. 2 pick sixes and a safety. And Jalen Hurts is just no. I'm just kidding. No, it's going to be interesting. But I don't. I see Dallas, like I said, a garbage time touchdown because we're going to be up like a decent amount. I think defense actually puts us in some good spots, some timely interceptions. You know, we've done this matchup before. You know, Dallas gets a little bit better on defense, but I mean does dog shit really get better? It still fucking smells. I don't think it can be better.
Put it out with your boots, Sam.
Yeah, don't put it out with your boots, Ted. Don't tell me what to do, devil woman. Like, yeah, they called the shit poop. Like that's essentially what they did. You get Quinyon Williams. You got Eric Wilson, the guy who basically was benched from Cincinnati, and he's playing. I'm not impressed at all with that Dallas defense still. Again, you played the Raiders, and the Raiders basically
Raiders?
gave up. The Raiders are the Raiders. They just gave up. And
Raiders.
Brock Bowers is their only weapon. I
That's
think
it.
they triple teamed him last night. He still had 7 catches for 75 yards. So like you have a different team. I just want to see what Eagles team on offense shows up. Hopefully it's the one that can put up points, and it's somewhere between 28-14, 28-10.
That's a lot of
Eagles.
points.
It is a lot of points, but I'm hoping the defense gets us a score, or gets
Pick
us like
six.
a pick six, or like
Fumble
a strip
returns.
sack fumble
Yep.
recovery, like to the one, and then we just push it in. Really,
Sticks. Throw it to the sticks.
yeah, and then we have to watch fucking curl routes all day. It's gonna be interesting to see what the offense does, but I'm not afraid because of how terrifying our defense is right now. Our defense is just playing outerworldly, and Dallas hasn't played a defense like this. And you saw what Arizona's butt cheek defense was able to do against them. So if Josh Sweat's having like 6 sacks against him, I think Jalen Phillips is going to have a fucking field day.
Yeah. Yeah, and listen, this is the first time they're wearing the Kelly Greens on the road.
Yeah, I'm excited. Body bag.
Hopefully there's the Kelly Green feels are getting the vibes right early. I like the idea of wearing them on the road in Dallas.
Yeah.
I feel like that for whatever reason, with absolutely no factual information to back it up, I feel like this could be an opportunity for them to kind of show off a little bit.
Yeah.
It's going to be the nationally broadcasted game at 4:25. You're going to be in Dallas. I think this is it has the opportunity to be a statement to really kind of put everybody on notice.
Yeah.
But I think you can accomplish that and still keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
And just exploit the things that they don't do well, which is pretty much everything.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, Dallas is really good at throwing the ball to their wide receivers because usually they do that when they're down a lot. But again, they haven't played anybody who's, I would say, really fucking good, except the Eagles. So it's going to be interesting to see how. I mean, this defense, like you said, is not the same defense as Week 1. So Vic has so many more tricks up his sleeve now with this defense.
Yeah.
Blitzing N'Kobe Dean, I mean, is just scary for the offensive line in Dallas to even contend with. And they're not going to have time. Like, it's going to be a lot of short throws, a lot of dump offs, because that defensive line is going to be in his face all day.
All day.
Yeah.
I cannot fucking wait to see, because Dak Prescott's going to be seeing ghosts too. He's Jalen Carter owes him so fucking much, and I know Jalen Carter circled this on his calendar saying,
how did we
"Motherfucker,
miss? How did it
your
take?
ass is mine."
How did it take for us to get to that point until 43 minutes and 39 seconds into the show?
Yeah, I know.
That is Rich, wait, hold on, stop. Like, that is a huge thing that we did not talk about at all.
Jalen Carter is literally
Behave
going
yourself,
to
Jalen.
fucking kill Dak Prescott.
Yep.
You seen him last week just destroy the center, blowing up plays. Jalen Phillips is coming over top. There's not going to be stopping that man. Like, he is going to walk out on that Dallas Star, piss on it, and then go just tear into Dak Prescott. People are going to get
Just
hurt.
wait till the end of the game.
We need you to play the game first.
Wait
so
till the
don't
end
do
of
that.
the game.
Don't do that pregame.
People are going to get hurt. Like, their offensive line is going to be battered. He is going to be a man on fire. And I feel terrible for the guys that have to block him, because he's going to be punching. He's going to be throwing some of the stiffest moves you'll see anybody throw. And I can't wait to see it. I'm going to be just watching him all game like, oh, good God. He murdered him.
Yeah.
He murdered him.
This defensive line is going to have the Cowboys offensive line looking like the Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
Just on skates all night.
Dak Prescott's
it.
going to be terrified, running
Joe,
for his life.
give me the biggest before we do fantasy stuff. Give me the biggest thing you're looking at for this game.
It's got to be the offense. I mean, we just need consistency. We need sustained drives. We need plays to play off of other plays. They've got to mix it up. They've got to open up the route tree, and if Jalen needs to run, let Jalen run. It's got to like you got to take the training wheels off. You know, you got to open it up. You've got to just
Yeah.
open it up. You can't play, you know, in chains all season. Like I get it, ball security, ball security, ball security, but there's got to be more in the arsenal. There has to be more
Yeah.
in the arsenal for this team to get over the top.
I think
We got to do it this week down in Big D because we
Oh.
fucking hate Dallas. We
Yeah, we
want
do.
to stick it to those fuckers.
But
Fuck
you
Dallas.
remember the last time this kind of scenario with Hurts kind of played itself out in all a little bit later on in the season, but you remember the game when they played the Steelers,
Mhm.
the post game press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
That's what
that?
y'all wanted to see.
Yeah.
I feel like there's another.
They pick opportune times to piss Jalen off. Like it's
This
I do
has
like
the
that.
opportunity for him. Like I'm looking at the clip right now, and he comes out with
He
the
looks like he's
black
ready to fucking
with
snap.
it's the black puffer jacket with the thick fat chain with the
Yep.
big. That's probably got $100,000 worth of diamonds sparkling on it.
That's
With
gutter
the
Jalen
backwards,
Hurts.
the backwards Kango hat going.
That's
That's
Unk.
what-
That's Unk to you, dog. That's Unk Hurts right there. That's Uncle Jalen right there. Don't piss Unk off, bro. Don't wake him up. Don't
like
wake him up.
that to me, for whatever reason, that's kind of just what I'm feeling for this week. I feel like there's one of those coming because he's just
Yeah.
it's
This
just
is the perfect time for that.
it
Oh,
really is, and a game like that at this point in the season is the perfect catapult
Yep.
into the rest of the season.
Agreed.
All right, gentlemen.
In the high-stakes world of fantasy football, the managers who obsess over stats and waiver wires are part of an elite squad known as the fantasy unit. These are their stories.
Poor
Rich,
Joe.
I didn't get over 80.
No.
I think
Yeah.
I was afraid to look.
Joe,
I knew it was bad.
Joe,
I knew it was bad.
70.5.
I got you guys right where I want you.
You picked the
Perfect.
perfect week to put Justin Herbert.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Justin Herbert with 2 points, 2.35 points. Rich, you
Yeah.
talked about it on the show.
Yeah, I did it.
The stack of Jacoby Brissett and Trey McBride.
Yep. That was a way to go.
I mean, Jacoby Brissett throws for 453 yards.
Disgusting.
It's gross.
Yo, he broke the fucking NFL completion record. He completed 47 passes.
47 passes.
47 passes.
I mean,
And a
Rich,
losing
we
effort,
should have
but
just all stacked the Arizona wide receiver group because
No.
if it's a PPR league,
Michael
This
Wilson
guy-
had 15 catches for 185 yards.
right?
Who?
Did he for real?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Michael
Yeah.
Wilson.
And,
15,
I had him
15
in
on
and I took him
18
out.
targets. Yeah,
I had him in.
15 on 18 targets.
I had him in and backed him out.
Yeah, he fucking killed it last week. He had like 40 points just from all
I had
of
him in and I backed him out.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
that stack helped a lot, which
A lot.
which I was happy with. It was funny because I didn't look at it until today. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to check, and I'm like, let me go look, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I beat you only by like 4 points, Don.
Yeah, 4 points. 4 points. It was 147 to 142. And like I really do feel like if I had gotten just an average game from Ashton Genty,
Yeah,
it would have been different. If I got the game that I thought I was going to get out of Drake May. Now you warned me Thursday night. But I mean, 17 is not.
No,
It's not 2, but I thought that matchup against the Jets would have given him a good opportunity to really pick apart the defense, and it just, for whatever reason, it never really materialized
it's
because
Travion's day.
right. And I had Trey Anderson,
Yeah.
and he killed it. So
He did.
I kind of took a chance stacking the two of them, but it was interesting.
Yeah, Travion won a lot of people. Who did I have in? I forget.
You had Javonte Williams and you
Okay.
had James Cook.
James Cook, yeah. James Cook had that big reception for a touchdown.
Yep.
I think it
He
was
had
like
20.
31 yards.
JSN had 22.
Yeah, Jason's a
Baltimore
monster.
had 20.
Yeah, Baltimore's defense was a good play. Should have played. I think I played Cleveland already, but Cleveland was probably the better of the plays this week. And who had two scores? There was a team who had two scores.
Defense?
Yeah, there's
Somebody did.
Seattle.
I can't think of it.
No, that was the week before.
No, it was the week before. It might have been Baltimore had, maybe I forget, but no, I mean it's funny because it's getting very tight down the road. I'm like looking ahead at matchups and picking and choosing which guys I wanted to use. I think I already
Okay.
threw my lineup in, but it's like, could you use Jalen Hurts this week? Yeah. I mean, it's against Dallas. You want to target against Dallas. But it's funny because if I was not an Eagles fan, I'd be like, yeah, I'm starting A.J. Brown. I'm starting Jalen Hurts. They're going to have a great game. And I'm like, fuck, I'm an Eagles fan. And I know it's in the realm of possibilities, but we've yet to see it.
Yeah,
except
when?
for the Vikings
When?
game.
You're right.
So maybe that was the time to start Hurts. But I'm like, you can't start the Eagles yet. They do have, coming up 2 Washington games, so you can target those guys.
And
But
the
right
Raiders.
now, it has to be like you are matchup dependent in who you're playing.
Oh, very much so.
And you got some good plays this week, Joe. If you want to take one, like a T. Higgins guy,
Don't you tell me what to do, goddammit.
because Jamar Chase decided to in Jalen Ramsey's face. So you got that going for you. Thanks, Jamar Chase, for that. By the way,
What an idiot.
What a fucking idiot! Like, and he didn't. I understand that the Bengals.
Then he's like, I didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't do it. What are you talking about? Like, you didn't realize the
Yeah.
game was actually being aired on television.
Yeah, and you can
So-
see his head go back.
Not that
like,
there
dude.
are not like a million cameras.
Yeah. And
No,
you can see Ramsey's helmet move back like, yo, dude, did you really just do that? And then he lost his shit.
Yeah.
I would too. If somebody spits in my face, spits at me or in my face, that's like somebody swinging at me.
That's worse. It's worse,
Yeah.
and that's why the Jalen Carter thing was bad, but Dak spit first, so we don't feel bad for Dak.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just going to be, when you're looking at it, just you look at who you have left, like I've been doing, and just saying, all right, fuck it. Here's guys I can sacrifice for hopefully some points I'm going to be chasing later. Joe, you have to go just to complete. I need guys who can score route because you just
that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting, and that's probably going to happen this week.
Nice. I like it. Now, boys, we got to have a conversation about
Jahan Dotson.
John Dotson. I'm throwing him in.
At some point in time, we have to make a decision on when this is going to end. Are we going to end it at week 17, end of the regular season, or do we figure out some way to continue this through the Super Bowl?
So what you can do is you can end the regular season one. So you can end it at the regular season, give the extra points, do whatever, and then you can do a Super Bowl or a playoff one where you just pick from the playoff teams.
Okay.
I usually do that every year. It's every year is like you fill out the roster, so it's like 2 quarterback spots. I think it's 6 running back spots, 8 wide receiver spots, 3 tight end spots, 3 kickers, 3 defenses, and you just can't. You can only take 2 guys from each team, so it makes it hard. So it's like quarterbacks, but here's how you can get fucked up. It's like, oh, I'm taking Jalen Hurts as my quarterback because I know he's going to make it to the Super Bowl. Well, I'm taking this guy from the West, and so like, well, you're going to lose those points, because they have buys. So the guys on buys, it puts you at like a little bit of a disadvantage because you need guys who are going to score. So it's like you sacrifice the points early to not. But we could do kind of the same thing that we're doing now, and just using
do week to week.
and do the week to week playoff teams. Say Joe uses Mahomes, and hey, it gets down to the Super Bowl. He doesn't have a quarterback. Well, there you
Oh
go.
shit.
So
Son of a
like it
bitch.
makes it that
Yeah, we'll figure
much
something
harder
out.
too.
Yeah.
I like
So
it.
we,
We'll
we could
talk through
totally
it.
do that.
The suspense
I like
is
that.
thrilling.
Well, gentlemen, final thoughts. I love what I saw from the NFL in terms of the guys all with the mental health T-shirts. The the Raiders have a really creative shirt, right? Call an audible
All in audible
with
was
the
dope.
right, like the suicide hotline number on the back. Um, the guys that are putting money and effort into providing extra resources for people in their community. The fact that you saw an uptick in that is a good reminder of how important those resources are. So shout out to those guys. Um,
Yeah.
just thought that was cool.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
shout out is to my final thoughts to do with youth sports. Ollie's doing flag football right now. And it's just so much fun to watch. There's so much joy in watching kids play sports. But remember, encourage and do your best to teach. I can kind of fall victim of that in baseball where I'm a little too overzealous and expect more, but I'm realizing they're fucking 6 years old. This time, especially with kids, enjoy it. Help them learn the game. Help them fall in love with the game so they want to continue to play it and continue to learn and be interested. Get the kids outside. Get them involved in something outdoors. It's awesome feeling waking up on the weekend and going to the field early in the morning and smelling the dew and just it's great. You get the kids involved in youth programs, and if you see some questionable behavior by like you know parents in the stands, be quick to call them out. Don't don't have anything jeopardize the fun of the kids because we're all there for the kids.
Yeah,
So keep the main thing the main thing. Focus on the kids. Enjoy the youth sports while we can, and watch your kids grow up because the time you guys know, you know those days come to an end eventually with sports
Yep.
as your kids
Oh,
get
yeah.
older. So enjoy it
for
while
sure.
they're little. Guide them and help them.
Yeah,
Joe, you
well
got
said.
anything?
Well said, Rich. I'll piggyback a little bit off of Donna and Rich. Rich, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I'm at the stage now. I mean, my son Lucas, our son Lucas, will be 17 next Monday. So he's already done, all the youth sports and all that. We tried to get him to do it in high school, but he was at the end of the road with that. But we did the same thing. It was like positive reinforcement, supportive. Whatever sport he chose to do or whatever he wanted to do, we backed him 100%. But yeah, it's getting kids involved, having them do it and stick with it. Pushing them and making sure that they follow through. It's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Well, if you don't do it or try it, you don't know if you're gonna like it or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, and then whatever going over the whole mental health thing, what you had brought up too, Don. It's like we've had this conversation before, and it's something that's always needs to be addressed and talked about.
for
I've
sure.
had a lot of those things happen to family members in my own personal life. So, with suicide and stuff like that, and depression and mental health. So it's just you have to talk about it. It can't be something that's, oh, they'll figure it out, or oh, they'll be okay. It's checking on the person, having an open line of communication, a call, a text, just positive reinforcement and just being there and being available for people. Um and they might not show any signs because what that's what the that people have issues with is not, you don't know it until you actually maybe ask a few questions you might not want to ask, or you don't want to overstep, but it's for the greater good and it's for their personal well-being. So,
Yep.
always be receptive and be willing to talk to people about tough topics, and you know that they don't have to burden it all by themselves.
For sure. Rich, take us home.
Well, you stuck around and you fucked around and you found out. I'm Rich. That's Joe. That is John. There we go. That way. We are drunk on broad. And as always, it's fuck Dallas, especially on Dallas Week 2
That's so sweet.
cocksuckers, because Jalen Carter is gonna fucking kill you, Dak. He's going to fucking kill you. I cannot wait to watch this fucking bloodbath. I cannot wait. Right in your eye, you bastard. Fuck Dallas, fuck Spike Eskin, fuck Ben Simmons.
Davion Taylor?
Davion Taylor, you're the man, bro. I'm
Just
scared of that dude.
Yes!
He's gonna fucking find me one day and kick my ass. So I gotta watch that. But as always, it's go birds, dickhead.
Go Birds.
Peace.
Go Birds.